Hey there, it's Rochelle here from thephotographersociety.com. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. So this week we're going to talk about how to get a booking every single time, because we are the beginning of 2017 and all we're thinking about, if not you, I'm also thinking about how I'm going to fill up my whole year with clients. So, do you ever wonder what the heck am I doing wrong that I'm not getting a flow of clients, and you lay awake or trying to figure out how you're going to build your business in order to keep getting clients without having to go through the whole effort of continually marketing your business? Well, this week that's what we're going to cover, and I'm going to give you some steps of what you should be doing inside your own photography business to have that flow inside, and so you don't wonder all the time, what should I be doing next, or what am I doing wrong? Okay, so first thing you want to do is to listen to your client's needs and be flexible. So when you get a new inquiry, people want different things, people expect different things. Just because you have a package or the way you do things is set that way and you want to stick to it, sometimes it's really important to listen to that client's needs. See, a client might only be available to come to you on the weekend. Try and be flexible, try and accommodate their needs. Also, you want to listen to their story. Why can't they, come in on a weekday, or why they need to bring their mum with them, or why they have they can't leave their toddler at home. Because I know so many photographers specify that to leave toddlers at home so that they don't get bored during a newborn session. So sometimes what I do is when I get a new inquiry, I jump on the phone with them and I introduce myself, and I get them to tell me a little bit about them, what they're expecting at a photography session, what they have in mind, and things like that. I get a lot of people, for instance, that like another photographer's images, and they show me those images. It might be, it's very black and white. I don't do a lot of black and white images. It could be they like, neutral colors. I'm more of a colorful, my images are more colorful. I'm that type of photographer. So, but still, I don't say no. I need them to come. They might change their mind during a session or later on. So what I do, I accommodate their needs. I listen to what they, have, what they want, what they like, what they don't like, and I do, try and meet them halfway. Sometimes I go through the whole thing. So if they just want black and whites, if they just want white, settings for their newborn, then I'll do just that. It doesn't mean I have to show it to everyone. I have to advertise my business like that. But if that's what that client wants and is coming to me for it, then I will accommodate to suit their needs. Okay, so step number 2, you want to track, follow up, and track again. So you need to keep on track with everything you do in your business, every single inquiry. So track every single one and keep tracking them over and over again. So people are so busy these days that they've got a million things on their plates. They might send through an inquiry on your website, and then they forget about it because they've sent another 3 or 4 photographers like you. So don't just email them, get on the phone with them. So I find ever since I've been getting on the phone with my clients, 90 to 80% of the time, it's fair to say that I've been booking them in. Yes, they might not book then and there where I'm on the phone, but it takes them a few days to actually go to their partner, discuss, look through my session information, figure out what they want to achieve from this session, and then they might call and email me to book in. So it's really important to keep onto the client until they say, no, I found someone else, or no, not at this time. So don't assume that one email or one phone call is going to get them to say yes, or they're going to make a decision then and there. People are so busy these days, and it's your job to keep tracking, and following up. Okay, so the third thing is ask for the booking. Might be simple, right? But a lot of us don't do that, you know, and I was guilty of this as well. So I want you to actually ask for the booking. So in step number 2, I said to you, follow and follow up and track and track. But when you do follow up and you're tracking your client, I want you to ask them simply like, can I book you in? Are you ready to book? Or when do you want to book in? Simply like that. Sometimes people need other people to make decisions for them, and it's your job to do just that by asking them, can I book you in? Or when do you want to book? Or when are you looking to book in? But indicate to them now that they've got all the information, it's time to go to the next step, which is booking them in. So it's really important to actually ask for the booking. A lot of us wait until we are told, you know, hey, book me in. But none of us actually ask for it. And that's what I want you to do this year. I want you to ask your potential client if you can book them in. Also, a top tip here, when you're asking them if you can book them in, you want to continually to tell them why they should book in then and there, or maybe within 48 hours, or if you don't want to give them a date, just explain to them why they should book you in, and explain to them how quickly you get booked in, whether you do or you don't. People love scarcity and time limits. So even though if you're just starting out, I want you to tell them that it's really important to book in advance and why they should book you in. Give them reasons to book you in then and there, or within the short period of time. Also, you know, you might want to give them an offer as scarcity to book you then and there, that you'll throw in something if they book you, you know, by tomorrow or something like that. So also listen to their needs, be flexible, track and follow up, and always ask for the booking. So I really hope these 3 steps got you thinking and got you, you know, maybe helping you next time you approach a new inquiry or a client, and, you know, getting you some ideas to help you get more bookings every single time. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and also look forward to next week's episode. Remember, if you're on the blog, you can leave me a comment. And if you're listening to this podcast, remember, you know, to also go to the blog and leave me a comment as well. And until then, I'll see you guys next week for another episode for some tips and tricks to help you inside your photography business. Hey, and thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Remember, if you want to learn exactly how to get constant clients and income inside your photography business, then I have a whole long 1-hour training of exactly how to do that. So I show you step by step of what I do and what works and what you can take and put right into your own photography business. So if you want to learn more, go to thephotographersociety.com/clients, and you can register to watch that training. It's totally for free. So go there and register now and start learning how you can bring more clients constantly inside your photography business.